Hello everyone, Aaron from the Lost 40. I know it's been a minute since I have recorded anything, so it's a couple days after Christmas, so I hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas, and those of you who don't celebrate Christmas and celebrate Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. So today I'm up at the 40. You can tell we got some snow, probably 4 or 5 inches is what's still here. So, project for today is to finish clearing out some of these popple here that are intermixed among these pines, and cut down some of the dead pines that are up by the 40, or up by the camp, I should say. So let me get you turned around here and we will get you a better look. So as you can tell, there's some dead pines in here. And probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 10 popple that need to come out to let the rest of these red pines and some of these white pines grow better. So that's what's on the docket for today, and we'll go back up to the truck here and get everything nice and warmed up as far as the saw, and get my protective gear on, and we will go from there. So we'll be back at you when get everything on and going. So got the chainsaw fueled up and oiled up. So this thing hasn't been ran in, probably 2 months. So she's just been sitting. So we'll see just how long it'll take to start it. Not bad. Ooh, she's cold. So as I let it warm up, get my protective gear on, because, it's 24 degrees out is what my truck said, and it's cold. Like I said, let the saw warm up while we walk back over here, because again, it is cold. Wonderful. All right. Get you set up, and we'll get cutting some of these trees down. Be right back. Friends, we'll start with this pine behind me. We'll cut my undercut, my back cut, and hopefully she just falls right on over. So here we go. All right, guys, let me get you a little better angle here, huh? Almost got you with the branch there. So now we'll limb this baby out. All right. So made short work of that. We'll probably follow this popple behind you. But some of you may ask why I didn't cut all of that into smaller pieces. It's because most of it will go through the chipper, and I'll use the wood chips around here to fill in low spots and whatnot. So, but most of it I'm just going to leave here in a pile, all the chunks of wood, and get them in the summer or spring when it's easier to move stuff. So we'll get at it and go on this next one. You can see Mr. Kimber generally keeps a good distance, don't you, buddy? He's a smart dog. He'll stay out of the way. So, all right, get you set up here and hopefully not have as close of a call with the tree as we did the last time. So, actually changed my mind. I'm gonna do this pine. So just to get it out of the way. All right. So some of you may also wonder why I use a big bar or a long bar. So I used to run smaller bars, 20 inch, 24 inch. This has a 28 inch bar on it. And a guy that I follow on YouTube named Buck and Billy Ray. Some of you may know him already, or have heard me talk about him. He's a tree faller been doing it all of his life. So he has coined the term stand up and buck, easier on the back. You're not hunched over handling a heavy saw or even a light saw. I can stand up or have a slight bend and cut wood all day long versus being hunched over cutting wood. So it makes a lot of sense. So I followed his advice. It's not for everyone, but he's got some pretty good advice and it's helped me along the way. So what I have learned from him, I will do my best to pass it on to you guys. Then you also may wonder what this little feeler gauge is for right here. Another guy that I follow, Chris from In the Woodyard, cuts production firewood. I'm not cutting production, I'm cutting for myself, but I've always had an issue of some pieces are bigger, some pieces are smaller, and it can be a pain in the butt, especially when you're trying to stack. So I got that idea from him. Put a zip tie on and measure from your bar out to however long you want your pieces, and that way you can get your pieces all relatively close to the same size within half an inch or so. And it makes it a lot easier stacking. So all right, I'm gonna get this cleaned up. I have a little pile already started for brush, So I'm gonna get all of this cleaned up and the chunks of wood piled up right here close and continue on. So I will be back after I get that all done. All right, now we'll cut that popple that I was telling you guys that I was gonna do before I cut that little pine. So alright, so you see that sun up on that tree? Looks like it's slowly going on film, but can't give it a push. Actually, we'll set you up right here. For you. Friends, we'll go more like so. Huh? All right, friends, I'm gonna cut this popple down now, and as you can tell, it's up in those branches pretty good. So we'll assess the lean here, which the video does not do a very good job of assessing said lean. So it looks like it leans back a little bit. So I'm going to hopefully get this to fall where I want it to, which is straight out that way. So I'm gonna set you up here and we'll see what happens, huh? All right, friends, I went and grabbed some wedges. I don't think I'm gonna need them, but it never hurt. Be on the safe side. So didn't need wedges after all. Let me get you turned around here and we'll get to cutting this up. Alright, friends, that'll be probably all that I catch on film today. The video's getting kind of long in the tooth, so it's just a lot of cut the tree down, buck it up, limit, take care of it, rinse and repeat with all these trees. So figured y'all don't want to watch me do the same thing over and over again, so we will end it there. Hope everyone is enjoying their wonderful tail end of their holiday, getting ready for the new year. So hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the next one.